Hello, good afternoon, dear student. Again, I am welcoming you all in the session of Dr. Anand Choudhary. Will take care of your subject supply chain analytics. Before going or moving ahead into the topics, just let's recapture the moment of the previous class in which we have talked about the supply chain management. The supply chain management has taken place a very big or the vast you can say the role in the terms of business, and it has replaced by the analytics because of advancement of the technology. Now we will deal with the analytics part, although it's a essentials to the management, but we will study it more in details. What is analytics? Let's see the first slides. And before moving ahead, today's learning will be our understanding of supply chain analytics, importance changes that is basically occurs in supply chain over the age, significance of ADI, that is most importantly, we have to discuss ERP and e-commerce. So let's start the slides. Introduction of supply chain analytics itself. What is analytics? You will have to understand firstly the analytics part. The systematic computational analysis of data and the document in a statistical way out. It should be in a professional manner. And altogether, if you see the supply chain analytics, it refers to the processes organizations that uses to gain insight. Insight, it means that deep delve into the subject and extract the value from the large amount of data that is associated with the procurement. PPD, that is called PPD, procurement, processing, and distribution of the goods. Supply chain analytics is, again, I had just reminding you all, essential to supply chain management. And both are important, but the time has changed and change will be the constant. So the advancement of the things has happened, and it has been taken place by the analytics. Supply chain management is basically the prominent and important element in any business. It comprises everything from supplier to customer. Although customer is nowhere in the supply chain, only he has been taken care by the people centric, basically the activities, that is supply chain, and the manufacturers, distributor, wholesaler, retailers, jobbers, and then consumers. So while we are doing the things for the consumers itself, it includes all the function from sourcing raw material to delivery to the clients. To understand more about the analytics part, we have to understand EDI, that is electronic data interchange. What is EDI? It is a direct exchange of data and important document. So the internet, unknowingly or knowingly, we all are attached with the internet in this day, and so that the things has evolved more, and the e-commerce has come, ERP is doing in the good in the business. There are lots of software in itself. So suppose two companies sitting at the corner, extreme corner of the basic world, and you can easily interchange the information. Either it may be the buyer or seller, it may be the user or the basically influencer or decider, anyone. And basically these things has to be understood as like sales orders. Company is doing for the sales, and so that sales order, shipping notice, invoice with the help of EDI, invoice purchase, order, financial information letters, and bill shipping, and many more. Who can be the EDI users? Certainly, central government, state government agency, industry, banking, retailing, manufacturing, insurance, healthcare, electronics, grocery, transportation. The business basically belongs to the, that would be the based on the supply chain, will easily use the ADI. Advantages. What would be the advantages of ADI? Certainly, it has lots of advantages, but I would like to mention few of them. It reduces the paper uses. That is the most important thing. The government is also talking about the paper less basically activities should be done in the office or an organization. So that in that way, it will also improve the quality of data. The data is the collection of information, we all know. And yesterday in my previous class, I had told you the information which we have is not what we have. is not what we need, and the information we need is not what we want, and the information which we basically want is not available. So it is the basically the analytics that filtered or sorted out the informations or the data. So it helps in improving the quality of data. It also automatically increases the speed, security, information. If we talk about advantage, parallelly we have to talk about the disadvantages of EDI. It has a initial setup of basically EDI is very time consuming. The biggest problem that it is time consuming. Initially, we should talk. EDI standard keep on changing after some amount of time. A systematic and proper backup is required as the entire data relies on internet, EDI, the setup and maintenance and all. So these are the disadvantages. Objective, certainly an efficient supply chain saves money and keeps customer happy. Although we all are talking about the customer happiness and their satisfaction, so that if customers' times will save, certainly it will be the matter of happiness. It is not easy making the process. Okay, so these are the objectives. One need to use the most modern techniques. So analytics helps you in that way to understand the supply chain actually in an effective manner. Significance in terms of importance, the application part, the most important part. It reduces the cost and improve margin. To know the basically risk, you have to go through the basically subject of the business is all about the risk. The planning which we do is helps you to minimize the risk, not assure you to basically it will give you the performance only. It will help you to basically minimize the risk. It increases the accuracy in planning. It also helps to achieve the lean supply chain, and certainly it will help you to prepare the futures as well. So thank you. In the session of Anand, Dr. Anand Kumar Choudhary, we will take the next session for the SCP, that is supply chain planning. Thank you so much, dear friend. Stay calm and stay connected. Thank you so much.